I could not be celebrating my birthday without talking to one of my favorite people on the planet, our good friend Ken Mejia-Beal.
Ken Mejia.
Ken Mejia-Beal.
Happy birthday, mister. Hello, Ellen.
Hello. Happy holidays to you, my friend.
Same.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm fantastic as always.
Always.
That's the way to be, Ken.
Fantastic.
You have to be.
Yes.
I know. You got to keep your lips above the water level.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about intermittent fasting. My fantabulosity is intermittent as well. So it ebbs and flows. So, it's all about taking...
Intermittently fabulous? Girl,
Yeah.
That is me. That is me. That is my entire comedy career. Intermittently fabulous. But you, I think, are like extra super duper fabulous right now because you are the new caucus chair for the LGBTQ plus Victory Fund.
The Midwest, yes.
The Midwest,
it was... Yeah, I took a step away from politics a couple of years ago.
Yes. See, that's why this news really surprised me. I'm like, wait a second.
Well, yeah, I had to find my happy, and Victory Fund is the largest LGBTQ political organization in America. We just gave an award to President Biden earlier this month, actually, and it was wonderful to be in a room full of so many LGBTQ leaders. But back to the journey, being the first openly LGBTQ political chair in Illinois had so many challenges for anyone who's a political chair will tell you it's a lot of challenges. But the problems I ran into, a lot of homophobic microaggressions. And all of those don't always come from the right. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. Well,
sorry.
Sorry, no, I don't want to re-traumatize you, but I'm like, were there... can you name a couple of things that was going on?
Sure. So, for example, during my time as the chair, I would get emails from, I won't say any names, but politicians saying, oh, well, you shouldn't talk about that in public. It makes the party look bad. And my thing was, well, no, talking about LGBTQ youth committing suicide and how we can work it doesn't make the party look bad.
No.
Defending trans youth doesn't make the party look bad. Talking and saying Black Lives Matter doesn't make the party look bad. Speaking out on a lot of the, egregious natures happening in the Middle East, especially in Gaza, doesn't make the party look bad. Not speaking out about those things makes the party look bad. And the pushback I would get back is, well, you're just sensitive. And I can tell you, I've been in politics a long time. I've never heard a straight man who is actively advocating for marginalized people called sensitive.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
And so that's this is where the Victory Fund comes in.
Yes.
When I would get these emails and get these phone calls from these closed-minded idiots, Victory Fund was always there to say, no, you're doing the right thing, and this is how we can help. These are the openly LGBTQ candidates, and I was in DuPage County. This is how we can help. And so now, 2 years out of it and regenerated and back to my original glory, I have to give back. I'm back. I have to give back to other LGBTQ folks. So when this position became open, I initially said, oh, God, no.
Right.
Oh, God, no. But then I realized I would not be working against people. I would be working with people. Mm-hmm. And the team at Victory Fund is a great team to work with. We all have one goal: getting openly LGBTQ folks on the ballot, helping them stay financially afloat, and helping with our rights. And those are things that I think all members of our community can get behind. And that's why I'm just so proud to be. If you had told me 2 years ago that I'd be doing this, and Scott, you know this because we've had many private discussions, I would have said absolutely not. But now I am so happy, and I am, and starting next month, actually, I'm going to be reaching out to our partners in Illinois, the Dakotas, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, Ohio, because that's my footprint. Going to these places, talking to LGBTQ candidates, helping recruit LGBTQ candidates for various election opportunities, whether it be school board, whether it be city, whether it be state, whether it be federal. I'm excited about giving back to my community the way it gave back to me when I was a dying flower.
Right, yeah,
I want to be some water for other people.
Yeah, you did need some water, baby. Just like,
I did.
Just like Melissa Etheridge. Somebody bring me some water. But well, first of all, thank you for being so open and honest about that, because I know, like, you. Like I said earlier, when I saw that this was like you have accepted this title, I was like, oh, wow, because there's but clearly there was some time for reflection for you, time for growth, and also to be very, very crystal clear with what you will and won't put up with.
Well, yes, I'm not good at being a puppet. It's not what I am good at.
Right. Well,
it's not my thing.
It's not your friend, but it's also and then to find out a great partnership. Like you're saying, you're working with the LGBTQ plus Victory Fund, and not for somebody, or like working against something. I think. Yeah. So as we are coming into 2026, it's going to be a big. Midterm year sort of thing.
Yeah.
I love that the Victory Fund is also it is a very broad scope. I mean, it's very specific mission in terms of lifting up LGBTQ plus. But as you were saying, in local elections, even because I think that is where we gain the most traction.
Like school
boards and things like that you're all over the Midwest. Are there any candidates right now that you can say that the Victory Fund is supporting?
So right now, I mean, it's a long list right now, but what I can tell you is in a congressional in Illinois, we have come out and endorsed Kevin Morrison, who is running for congressman to replace Raja Krishnamurthy, and that's been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the first thing that pops in my head. There's a lot of people, but that's kind of the top of mind right now.
As I was asking, and I'm like, there are a lot of people. Scott, what are you doing?
There's a lot.
Don't put this fabulous man on the spot.
I was like, Scott, what is happening here? I don't have the list.
But as we are moving into, we're still kind of, we are still fatted with carbs and delicious cookies and, from the holidays and everything. But as we are taking this time to rejuvenate and restore and realizing that, we got 1 year down, there are 3 to go potentially, like as we springboard, how can folks out there who are interested in the mission, of the Victory Fund, how can they start helping spread the word or learn or helping with local candidates?
So what I recommend, number one, is going to Victory Fund's website at victoryfund.com and reading everything you can about us. Number two, if you are an LGBTQ person that's looking to run for office or get behind the scenes, reach out to us, because I don't know how to say this the politically correct way, so I'm just going to say it. There are so many folks that are part of our community or other marginalized communities that the only people around them giving them advice are people outside of their world, or they're outside of their community. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you feel alone as a candidate within your own campaign because you don't have anyone that can relate back to you in the way that you need. And that is what Victory Fund does. When we have a candidate in small town Ohio that's been married for 15 years to their same-sex partner, and they say, hey, I want my partner involved, but I don't know how to go about it. As another gay person, I can say, I get the apprehension. This could actually impact your campaign negatively. So these are the steps we should do. So that's that's 90% of it. financial backing. If you can donate, donate. If you can host a fundraiser for an openly LGBTQ candidate, go for it. But there are so many ways to help out. There are so many ways to get proper representation in this country, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
I know we are, especially with you helping to lead the way.
You know, Ken, as we know, in the last election, Elon Musk and company dumped millions of dollars into swing states running anti-trans ads.
Yes.
Is there a way to kind of combat, kind of get in front of that in the upcoming elections, and kind of do you have the funds to run campaigns that can demystify and help people understand that this boogeyman that they've made people be so afraid of is not true, and we need to think more kindly about our fellow humans? I mean, what do you?
That's a great question, and my point of view on this is trans people are people. So whenever I get thrown a question kind of demonizing trans folks, I go to the root of the problem. I support humanity, but if I'm running for school board, I support humanity, but let's talk about budget. Let's talk about what can make schools safer. When we talk about safety, let's talk about gun safety. Let's talk about literacy rates. Let's talk about updated text information. We cannot get too bogged down in dealing with things that don't actually exist. It's kind of like if I come to you and say, let's talk about why Tuesday is the Friday of the week. If you get too wrapped up into that conversation, you already lost, because Tuesday is Tuesday. Trans people are people, period.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So let's stick with that. Say it, stand by it, and do it in our principles and move past it. I really do believe the number one thing we can do, especially with our trans community, is elect more trans public officials. I think Precious Brady Davis, for example, is one of my heroes. She's out there. She is openly trans, and she always pivots. She goes back to the root, like, I'm on the Water Commission. Let's talk about what I do for you. Yeah. That is what we need to do.
Good. Yes, indeed.
Amen.
Thank you for that answer.
Amen to that, my friend. So I would be remiss, my pop culture friend, if I didn't ask you, as we are looking back on 2025, what were some pop culture moments that stood out for you? Let's end on something fun. You know what I mean?
Pop culture. 2020. This has been a year. I
know it really feels like it was kind of the year that Chappell Roan kind of ruled the airwaves.
Well, I will say I am still. I'm a lifelong Sabrina Carpenter fan. I love Sabrina Carpenter. She is fresh. I love her. The way she writes lyrics is something I have not heard since maybe a Madonna or a Prince. She has a way of saying things that are incredibly vulgar or incredibly controversial, but if you're not paying attention, you don't get it. Yeah. And that's what so Sabrina Carpenter is my moment. She is my 2025.
Your 2025
I love her.
There we go. Now,
she is.
Go ahead.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Did you catch, because she came through this year, wasn't she at the United Center? I know you were a concert goer.
She was at the United Center, and she also did Lollapalooza this year.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. All right. There we go.
Don't get me started on my Sabrina Carpenter.
That is going to be a conversation that we will have together at the Beard and the Belly.
At the Beard and Belly, yes, my favorite place.
Let's
do it.
You and me, my friend. Well, Ken Mejia-Beal, you are one of my favorite people. Thank you for taking time out today to join us, of course, but thank you for taking the time out of your political career to stop, refuel, and focus and understand, be like, okay, this is become very, very clear, because I know you had a very difficult time, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for taking time out, and because we need your passion, we need your clarity, and we need your voice.
Thank you.
So thank you. So congratulations with the Victory Fund. We are going to be calling on you early and often.
Yes, we will.
As we are coming up through to a midterm election year, and also
let's stay in touch. You know where to find me.
Happy New Year, Ken.
At the Beard
Happy
Belly.
New Year to you both.
Yes. and at any trivia night that has to do with the Housewives. That's where you can find Ken Mejia-Beal. Ken Mejia-Beal, Happy New Year to you.
Same to you.
Much happiness to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.